Yo, what's good, Tristan? And Tristan. Today we're gonna be reacting to Four Town. You Know What's Up, which is a Disney Pixar movie, which I still haven't seen yet, by the way. But the music from it is written by Billie Eilish and Phineas, which I think is super cool. You guys really liked my last video reacting to this, so we'll do this one as well real quick. But before we get started, be sure to check me out Instagram, TikTok, Patreon. On my Patreon, by the way, I have a singing technique series where I go in depth on vocal techniques, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested. In fact, I just got finished filming a video for my Patreon, a singing technique specific video, really nerding out. So on my Patreon, vocal technique, I talk about traditional vocal terminology here. Whenever my videos get blocked, I need to put text over them. I will post the video without the text over it, so it's not so annoying to watch. I also have 9 episodes of High School Musical, the musical, the series. I'm working on episode 10. Don't worry, it's coming. And I'm hoping to put more stuff on here. I'm considering reacting to a show like Glee and maybe putting a few episodes on YouTube, but most of it on Patreon, stuff like that. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, well, go ahead and support me over on Patreon. I appreciate it so much because all of my videos get copyright claimed. It's ridiculous. Also, today, I'm just getting over being sick, and then my allergies hit me. It's been one thing after another. It's driving me crazy. So forgive me for some of my examples today. Anyway, let's jump into this. Have not heard the song, have not seen this movie. Oh! Woo! So I guess this is like a song from the boy band that's in the movie. Like, it's sort of like a little bit of both. But anyway, Billie Eilish wrote the music. And the singer from it, you guys have told me his name, but he's amazing. Like the lead singer. Ugh. Dude, this is better than the last song. Am I crazy? Oh! Is that Phineas? Oh my god, that's so pretty. With the chorus and everything. All of the air coming out of his voice is so nice. Like you can really hear how much air he's using on the P, right? Because if you're not using a lot of air in your voice and you go puh, puh, pay, puh, right? You don't really hear it, but if you go puh, puh, you hear all the air, right? That's why P's actually are used a lot in voice research to determine things like subglottal pressure, the amount of pressure that's being used to phonate a given note, because you get a really good sense of how much air is coming out of that note, simplified. But you can hear this. I'm making paper like it's origami. I think people really underestimate sometimes in pop technique how much air is actually being used in that phrase. I pretend that I'm using like, I'm singing like this. I'm making paper like it's so. That's how it feels internally, but obviously not that much, right? But it's a lot of air. And he does it so good with such a beautiful tone. I really want to hear more from the singer. I don't think this is Phineas at all, by the way. I think it's that lead dude, Jordan Fisher, right? Ah. Woo! Dude, this song actually slaps.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and I just want you to be honest with me. You want those shoes? You want that shirt? You want that car? You want that purse? I'm gonna need you to convince me. You ready?
And if this is Jordan Fisher, by the way, you can hear little bits of his actual vocal technique while he's doing these lines, right? I've talked in the last reaction about how he has this moany sound going on in his voice, like when he actually sings, and you can hear it as he's talking here.
You ready? Here we go.
Go.
You
right?
Want it?
You want it?
You want it? I want it. You want it? I want it.
Oh.
Louder. You want it? I want it. You want it?
It's making me a little bit uncomfortable.
You want it? I want it. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4. You wanted it. You went for it. And baby, you got it.
Oh my god.
I went for it. And baby, I did it on my own.
Oh, it's so good, dude. This is actually legitimately really good. Obviously, Billie and Phineas wrote it. It's shocking. This one is shocking to me. It doesn't sound like them at all. Little bits, like the vibes of it. Oh, that's the end? No way. Got it. Baby, you got it. You know what? Let's do that run. All right, we need more things to talk about, right? This is a very, very common, I don't even know if it's a run. I don't know what to call these notes, but they're very, very common pop inflections, right? And so being able to do this, you can add it to almost anything in pop and it'll kind of work. Sort of like a mini run. Baby, you got it. It's just, It's just one small shift in pitch. You know what? That was really fast. Baby, you got it. But you got to be able to do it quickly.
You want it?
And it is Jordan Fisher doing that.
You want it? I want it. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
You went for it, and baby, you got it.
Oh my God.
I went for it.
I wish I could see them closer up. I love seeing the mouth position of Jordan while he's singing that. It's funny because the animation mouth position doesn't actually match his mouth position. It doesn't really matter that much, but it's just interesting. And this is something that happens all the time with singing technique. Music videos, whatever. Sometimes people think that your mouth needs to open way more than it actually does. Sometimes your mouth does need to open that much. But here, he didn't open his mouth that much, but the animation's mouth did. Did it on my own. And that's because he wants that held back ooh sound on his voice, and having your mouth more closed actually helps with that, especially in the low mid range. Because my voice is sick, it's working in weird ways. For some reason, I can do some of my higher ish notes, so I'm gonna try and do that to give you an example of this closed mouth versus open mouth thing. So if I go, baby, you got it, right? I'm trying to keep my mouth relatively closed. If I over open, let's say, and I over enunciate, I'll go, baby, you got it. It's too much, it's too big. It doesn't work. That might be okay for like opera or maybe choir or whatever. I'm so sorry about my voice, but you get the idea, right? You don't actually want to sing that way in a lot of pop styles. You want to keep it a little bit more speech-like because we like that sound. Yeah, anyway, just interesting.
Want it? I want it. You want it? I want
His mouth is very closed here.
it? I want it.
Very
Give me
close.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You wanted it, you went for it.
So cool. But anyway, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry that my voice is not feeling great today, you guys. I wanted to get this video done for you. So thank you for watching. Again, check out my Patreon if you're interested. These videos all get copyright claimed. Lots of singing technique stuff over there. But anyway, until next time, Tristan, and Tristan. Peace.